Oh, well, this is tough. This is a tough one. Why did I pick
That
this
is
one?
a tough one. Fifth graders? They're smart fifth graders.
We're fifth graders. How do we do this? Welcome back to this episode of Three Ball Math Guys. And this week we are talking about doing a math worksheet. We've got a math worksheet we're going to do thanks to our Math on the Street friend, Tanner, who gave us the suggestion of doing some math worksheets. So we're going to do some math problems today. Now, we're math people. We're math guys. We're three bald math guys. We got the hats on. We'll talk about that in just a second. But hopefully we can get these problems right. It looks like that's pretty easy, but in some cases it might be pretty hard. So welcome back to this episode of Three Bald Math Guys. Again, welcome back. We are talking about doing some math problems. We have a math worksheet. We had our friend Tanner that was on the show or one of our episodes when we had our Math on the Street. And one of his suggestions for us was to take a look at some math problems, and we're going to go ahead and do that.
I would love to see you guys tackle some like fifth graders homework one day. Like sit down, get out the worksheets, and let's go through it. Let's get the whiteboard and let's see you go through a fifth grader's homework.
But prior to doing that, something that you notice is that you don't see our bald heads right now because we have these sweet little hats right here. You can see that out right there. Professor Jordan, look at that. Professor Detson, nice. And so we've got these things here. We've got some of these little three bald math guys water bottles. And even better, we have ourselves a three ball math guy imprinted golf balls. And these are courtesy of Sioux City Endodontics. So thank you very much for that merchandise. So we are moving on to our worksheet. We're going to do some problems today. Yeah, we don't know if we're going to get these things right. We don't have an answer key. Is there an answer key to this, Professor Detson? You got this for us.
There is not.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So these are not just math problems. This is from a fifth grade class, fifth grade math worksheet. That's what Tanner suggested we take a look at.
That's right. And several of us were in that class on multiple occasions. So this might be a little challenging. All right, so we're going to go right around the horn. Professor Detson, you get the first one. Let's see what we've got if we can figure out what these answers are. What do you have?
Find area.
So we need to find the area of this figure. Figure looks like a parallelogram.
Oh, I know that.
So the way we got to attack it, now we're dealing with some mixed numbers here, folks, so it's going to be a little difficult.
What are those mixed numbers?
The mixed numbers are 4 3/4 for the base and 1 1/3 for the height. Area of a parallelogram is base times height. So we just got to multiply those. Before I do that, though, I need to turn them into improper fractions, folks. Improper being the numerator is higher than the denominator. How about that? So we're going to go 19/4 will be 4 3/4, I think. And times 4 thirds.
Cross simplify them fours.
Yep. Then I get 19 thirds as my answer. And that probably doesn't mean too much for some of us. So 19 thirds is equivalent to 6 1/3 is my area.
That's what I got.
And there's no units here. Whatever the units are, it would be squared. Square units. Area are square units, folks. Fifth grade math has nothing on me.
Woo!
Woo! We found that area.
Plus. We've got 7 problems here. 1 for 1. Excellent.
1 for 1. All right. My question says solve 3.6 minus 0.7. We're going to have to do some borrowing on this one. Since our 6/10 cannot cover our 7/10, we are going to borrow 10/10 from the 3 and make that 16/10, leaving us with 9/10 in our decimal. I get 2.9 as our answer there. How'd we do?
Good number.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
Let me put my thank you.
Thinking cap.
Thank you very much. Oh,
Yeah.
You guys got your time.
Little thank you.
All right, for this one, we got the old side hat going.
Side.
Okay. Yes, I did. So we have division of fractions. So this is a fraction right here. So we'll have a numerator here and a denominator here. So something divided by 8/3 is equal to 15/16. So that's what we've got here. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough one. Why did I pick
That
this
is a
one?
tough one. Fifth graders? They're smart fifth graders.
Fifth graders, how do we do this? Okay, well, so division by a fraction, that little phrase was like something like keep dot flip, right?
Keep, change, flip. Copy, dot, flop.
Something like that. So we're gonna change this to something times 3/8 equals 15/16. And of course, the reason why we can do that is when we go through this whole process and write this as two fractions that are divided by each other and write it with a big long division, fraction on top divided by a fraction on bottom, you can go ahead and work this out by utilizing your multiplicative inverses, which allows us to be able to have this change the division to a multiplication and then the reciprocal. So interchange the numerator and denominator, of course, to get our final answer. And so as we multiply it across, that's how it is that we get here. So what is it that we take times 3 to get 15? And that answer is 5. And what is it that we take times 8 to get 16? And that is 2. So therefore, our answer is 5/2. There we go. That's a tough one. Fifth graders, that's tough. That's tough. If you can do this one, you're in good shape. You're going to be one of us as long as you're bald. There we go.
And if not, just ask your parents if you can shave your head for the summer. It's a good summer do.
Professor Detson, you're up.
Not sure why I'm always getting these ones with these images, but here's my drawing.
That's good. That's really solid. I could definitely tell that is a something.
That's something. Explain.
So I need to find the volume of this rectangular prism. So volume is, I believe volume is length times width times height. The
Yep.
length we have is 8 times the width of 4, as you saw there. And our height is 6. I get 32 times 6. I think I may need a calculator for this, honestly. But I'll do it in my head. Let's say that is 192. There you go.
192.
192. And again, no units, but the units would be cubic units, folks. How'd I do?
3 dimensions.
Did I get it?
That's what I got. That's what I got.
Woo-hoo. You are smarter than a fifth grader, or
Yes.
as smart as.
Well, I don't know if you could say that, but I could at least do 5th grade math.
Greater than or equal to.
Yes.
All right. I'm up, right? I got this story problem. Says Justin has 30 feet of fence. Is this enough to surround his garden? And his garden is 9 feet wide by 5 feet tall. We are looking for perimeter here on the garden. So since this is a rectangle, we know that this side is 5. Ooh, that's a bad 5. And this side is 9. So we can just use some addition here. I'm going to add 5 plus 5 together first to get 10. 9 plus 9 is 18. So 10 plus 18 leaves us with 28 feet. So to answer the question, does Justin have enough fence? Yes. He has 2 extra feet of fence.
Good job, Justin.
Justin, you garden. You
You
grow
got
those
enough.
tomatoes, Justin.
Bingo. All right, are we 5 for 5?
5 for 5. These 5th graders don't stand a chance.
Not a chance. All right, here's our 6th question. So we have this little diagram. What we've got is an equilateral triangle with sides of S, and then we have a vertical height as H, and we are told that S is equal to 62 yards and H is equal to 53.7 yards, and we are asked to find area first, and then our perimeter. So this is what we've got. So
It's a
area.
big triangle.
That's a big triangle. It's huge. We know that
52 yards.
Looks good. Looks good.
Oh yeah. Area is 1/2 times the base times the height. And so the base here, of course, is S at 62. Height is 53.7. And so 1/2 times 62 times 53.7 is, what is that? 1,664.7 square yards.
Did you do that in your Crooked Hat head?
Look at that. No, I use my calculator.
Oh,
Did you use that 1976 calculator?
It's that 1976 solar calculator, still up for sale. Yeah, from like 8 episodes when we did our marketplace. Yeah, come on, people. You want to buy that one? It's really cheap, whatever you want. Okay, all right. So let's get back to this. So we have the perimeter, which is the distance around. So H is irrelevant here for the perimeter. Perimeter is S plus S plus S, or 3S. 3 times S is 3 times 62, and that answer is 186 yards. Not square yards, but just yards. Perimeter area is what fills it in, so that is 2-dimensional. Perimeter, distance around, that is 1-dimensional. So 186 yards for perimeter. Take that. Woo, 6 for 6. I hope it was right. You guys didn't say if that was right or wrong.
well, I don't have a calculator, so I didn't really want to do any multiplication.
I like the perimeter, but I'm not sure about the area of a triangle.
All right, well, it's our rules. It's our game.
It's our game.
It's 1,664.7 square yards. I'm sure our listener is going to tell us, oh, hey, guys, that's not right. Well, let us know. I think it's right. Yeah. Or at least we're in the ballpark. We estimated it, just like estimating that 8675309 number that you got back in the day. Different episode.
No,
Still
that
same
number, that's the number I got. But the statistician that I asked for her number, she just gave me an estimate. Not of that number. She just gave me an estimate. Oh, my number is probably about 308, 432, 2611. You know, something like that.
Oh, gotcha.
You didn't get the joke, Professor Rob.
None of your jokes were funny. Neither of your two jokes were, you two guys' jokes were funny.
They were really
I disagree.
funny.
I disagree.
Yeah, I thought mine were really funny.
Well, we're to make sure that the listeners let us know who it is that they thought was the funniest. That was different episode. But yep. All right, we are at the question number 7. Professor Detson, what do we have?
So since we each have done 2 so far, I'm gonna put this problem up here, and I think we should just talk through it together because this one's kind of tough, folks. So here it is. If you can see that, if a frog can move 4/5 of a mile every hour, then how many hours would it take the frog to go 8 miles? So what we have here is we have a rate that the frog can move, and then we want to know how long it would take for this frog to go a certain distance. So we're using a little bit of distance equals rate times time here.
I feel good about distance equals rate times time.
All right. So
Yeah,
what's something that you tell your students when you're dealing with fractions and word problems?
I like to tell them to get rid of the fractions if they can.
Right, it was decimals.
Yeah.
Needed.
Understand the problem first. Don't let the fraction intimidate you. Let's say, what if the frog can move 1 mile every hour? So how long would it take the frog to go 8 miles?
8 hours.
8 hours. Pretty simple there. So what was that operation that you did, correct? So what do we have to do with these numbers here? Help me out.
I think distance times time, or distance equals rate times time. So our rate was 1 and 8. So we multiplied those, and then we would multiply the rate that we are given in the story problem. Right? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, we need to divide. We divide.
Oh, to solve. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you asked what operation I used. I used multiplication.
You got to divide. So 8 miles divided by 4/5. What do we have?
Well, that's where we
Multiply
can
by the
use our.
reciprocal.
10,
Right.
10. We get 10. 10 hours.
So we got 8 times 5, which is 40 divided by 4 gives us 10 hours. It's going to take the frog 10 hours to go 8 miles.
Drop 'em.
I still think that's pretty fast. I don't think any frog could go 10 miles. I mean, 8 miles in 10 hours. Do you?
You probably have to jump into a truck and then jump out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all. You'll have to get some assistance on that one.
probably.
So I think we did it.
Yes.
We did it.
7 for 7. That is 100%.
Yes.
100% of the time, every time.
Every time. Boom, 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 boom. That's what we got. If you have some more questions for us, these are what we use. That's some pretty tough ones. Just let us know. We'll answer some more questions next time. Tanner, thank you for your suggestion to do some 5th grade math questions. Oh, we're 7 for 7 this time, 100% of the time, every time. Again, watch us next time on 3 Ball Math Guys. Thanks again.